Alright guys, Dave Mad Max 6 for JayTV, and we are back in Las Vegas. The gyms are open and the shows are just about to happen again. We're here with our good buddy Ro, IFBB Pro Ro Schroer. What's going on, man? Team Ro.
Team Ro in the house. In our house.
I love the hat, I love the shirt.
Gotta represent Cutler Nutrition.
So Ro, Jay told me I was about to make a little trip to Vegas, and he said, you know what, you gotta hit up Ro. He's got a guy who's about to compete at the Utah show where Jay's actually gonna go for the first time since the quarantine, first show that he's gonna do since this whole thing went down. And he said you need to hit him up. He's got a guy he looks really good, and so that's what I did. And now you have this gentleman here, Andy Vargas,
yes, sir.
Right? You look great, dude.
Thanks.
So. Tell me a little bit about this guy. This is someone you've been training. You've been doing his diet for about 2 years. You said you guys
Almost
met.
2 years, yeah.
And this is only his second show, right?
Second show, yeah.
Unbelievable! Wow. So tell me a little bit about the history between you two and how you guys met Andy, real quick.
So we have a friend in common, and one day we went to his house, and Ro looked at me and he saw like, oh, you look like you train. You had nice wheels, and stuff like that, and he put it on my head to train and really compete and think about it. Time went by, he gave me his phone number and everything, the contract, time went by, and then I look at myself I was not eating right, look at myself in the mirror, and I didn't like what I was seeing. It was around my birthday, so I hit him up immediately, and he got me right, and this is where I am now.
So were you training, by the time that you met him, were you training on and off, or just for fun?
I was training, it was more like for fun. Like
okay.
I started reading a little bit, learning a little bit what I can.
Okay.
With him I learned way more.
Yeah.
You know, than
he's serious.
Yes.
So Ro, tell me, were you in Vegas when you met him 2 years ago?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so this is here. How long have you been here again?
I've been here since end of May 2018.
So just to run it down right around the time that you came here. Yeah, okay,
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So this was one of the first people you got in Vegas, you told me, like one of the OG, right?
One of the OG.
And he's still with you today.
And he's still with me.
What kind of work do you do? Because you do kind of a cool job, and I know Jay loves you guys.
I do security. So I did security forces on the Air Force out there on Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Wow.
And I do security here, contracting work for it.
Nice. So you've been in the Air Force?
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wow, Jay loves the military, you know that, so we have to put that in there because he loves you guys. You know, he always goes to Camp Pendleton and, you know, doing all the USO and all that stuff, so that's awesome. So tell me, you look great now. So what is the first show you did? This is your second one. What was the first show?
The first show was Steve Carr.
Oh, okay, in Vegas right here.
In Vegas.
How did you do over there?
So I feel like I was looking good, but because of work and stuff that I was going through,
Tough.
It didn't happen like what we were expecting.
Okay.
And
He actually got sick. This guy, he has so much heart. He puts all his heart into it. That's why I like this guy so much. And I was telling you, Dave, earlier, he's one of those guys. He grinds in silence. He does all the talking. So in our first prep, he was looking good. But 4 weeks out, he was full, muscle bellies were popping out. 2 weeks before he got sick, you got kind of almost like a pneumonia, right? Or bronchitis. He had some kind of sickness. So he flattened out really bad, and I asked him, do you want to continue? I support you. He said, bro, I want to finish what we started. We pushed, but his body just couldn't recover. So when the stage time of week hit, you know, we couldn't get him to peak the right way. So he came out a little flatter. This is definitely a night and day change in this second show.
But it was a good experience, and thankfully, I give thanks that I did it.
Yeah.
And now I'm coming here, and I know what I have to do in there in Utah.
And you must be feeling less nervous also because you've done one already. You know, it's out of the way. And so you're going to Utah. What's the name of the show again?
Wasatch Warrior.
Okay, Wasatch
Yeah.
Warriors, and that's
It's
this
an
coming.
NPC and an IFBB show.
That's right.
Yep.
Oh, both. Okay, so
Yeah, IFBB Men's Physique and IFBB Bikini are gonna be
okay.
there.
So what class are you doing, Andy?
I'm doing Classic Physique B.
Classic Physique B. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're about 5'7", you said, right?
Yes.
And then what's your weight limit for that?
182.
182. Okay. And what do you weigh right now?
I weigh 185.
So you're right there.
Yeah,
That's
right.
good. We're about.
He wasn't right there. 10 days ago, he was 202. So I feel this guy's been grinding the last 10 days
Oh, yeah.
because
So what did you have to do to get him down 20 pounds?
we had to manipulate his carbs a little bit more and his fats, and he definitely got the feeling of it. Well, I increased his cardio. He's feeling it now. We were doing minimal cardio before this.
Oh, I see.
He pretty much had to double up.
Well, I gotta say, when he's training, I don't know if it's because he's filming for the camera, but he didn't look tired at all. He was like hustling with today.
Workhorse.
That's awesome. So, Andy, what's the goal with this? I mean, you obviously you're someone serious. You have a serious job. You have a career. What do you want to do with the men's classic physique or even bodybuilding? What's your mind? And because you're still young, you're only 28. So, what would you like to do in the sport?
So I see him. And I want to follow the steps. I want to get my pro card, and I want to train people, help people, the way I got help, and the way.
So you want to pay it forward?
Yeah.
That's great. That's awesome. How much longer do you want to do this? Do you have a? Because sometimes even with Jay, when you first started bodybuilding, he told himself, okay, by 30, I'm going to be retired. He ended up competing 10 years younger because, of course, he won the Olympia. He was so close. That's why he couldn't give up. But do you have like an amount of time that you're gonna tell yourself I'm gonna do this for X amount of time and then I'm gonna stop? Or
I haven't thinking about an amount of time.
Yeah, you're just getting into it right now. You love it, right? Yeah. Wow. How do you balance bodybuilding and obviously the strenuous diet and the training with what you do for work? Is that a challenge?
It is. It was a challenge back then because I was waking up at 2 a.m. in the morning and then I'll get out of work at 10. And
my God!
And then. I have friends, I have people, and I didn't know how to manage all that. But now it gets easier. Going in at 10, coming in at 6. I train in the morning. I got everything figured out. We work and everything.
So tell me a little bit. Give me like a typical day. You get up in the morning. What time do you get up? What time do you go to gym? Give me like a little rundown.
I get up in the morning. By 6, I'm already in the gym.
Okay. 6 a.m. Okay.
6 a.m. Then if I have to do cardio, I do cardio. I go home. Shower, prepare. My food is prepared from the night before.
You do it?
Yes, I do it.
Okay.
Then I prepare my breakfast. My breakfast is before the gym.
Okay.
But my food is already prepared. I put it on my lunchbox. It's on the fridge. I prepare my next meal, eat it, head down to work at 10. Then I'm eating all the way to work until 6. Then if I have to do another cardio after work, I do it in this prep. Well, of course, I do cardio twice a day. So I have to do cardio after work. I do it and then, prepare for the next day.
What time you go to bed?
So I'm going to bed trying to go to bed like 10, 9.
Okay, yeah. That's pretty good. That's the life of a full-time bodybuilder right there. If Jay hears this, he's going to say, this guy's full-time. Yeah. That's awesome. So what do you hope to do? What do you hope to do in Utah? You want to win?
I want to win for sure.
That's what we want to hear, right, Ro?
Yes.
So,
Sir.
Ro, are you going as well? Can you go or no?
Yes, I'm going.
You gonna go? Okay.
I got 5 athletes that's gonna come.
Really?
So we got him and 4 other of his teammates.
That's awesome. Yeah. All different division or same?
All
or okay.
We got men's physique, classic. We got bikini and wellness now. So
let me ask you a question. Do you pick athletes on purpose or different division, or it just falls that way?
It just falls that way.
Okay.
I just look at them and whatever they fit. If they fit this description, that's the division.
I'm just asking because, if you have 2 guys in this category, I mean, I guess the best guy is going to win, but you always want all you guys to win, I guess. Right, so it'd be kind of, so tell me a little bit about, obviously you used to be at Las Vegas Athletic Club. That's no more, right?
Oh, City Athletic.
I'm sorry. I always confused the two. We are at Las Vegas Athletic Club right now. So you were at City, and so now you're here. How has been the transition between the two? And I think, I think that finished right before the quarantine, and there was a quarantine and you came here. Is that right? Or
no, actually, City Athletic closed down New Year's Eve, the last day of 2019.
Really?
Yes, and I've been with Las Vegas Athletic Club since January. January 1st, actually, 2020. Okay. We started out at Lake Mead location or Rainbow location, but as you know, that's 2 stories. It's huge, 90,000 square feet. Yeah. Actually, 100,000 square feet.
Yeah.
It wasn't compatible for my athletes because having athletes going up and down the stairs when we're doing super giant sets. Yeah. It wasn't compatible, so I chose this location, and
Sahara.
It's Sahara, Las Vegas Athletic Club on 5200 West Sahara. Yeah. I chose this location because of the fact that everything is in one floor.
It's easy,
and it's one of the most laid back and has that old school mentality and equipment like a real bodybuilding gym.
Jay used to come here all the time. Dennis Wolf used to train here all the time. Like all these guys, for a long time during the Olympia days. So this isn't your home. You like it. Was it an easy transition for you to go from the former gym to this one? Is it good?
It was pretty easy because all my clients, they already knew what to expect. Yeah. And I kind of briefed them. Went over what their plans were. So we just transition.
Plus, it's really literally like a few blocks apart from each other.
3 or 4 blocks.
Yeah, so it's easy. It's like literally 5 minutes.
Yep.
So that's
Centralized
awesome.
location, this place.
So, Ro, you're telling me you help Andy with his nutrition and stuff, but you rarely train together because of his crazy hours. Obviously, he comes at 6 o'clock in the
I
morning.
can't be waking up like that.
So today was one of the first times we actually got the chance to really see him train live.
First time in 2 years.
Wow.
Since we've been together.
Were you impressed?
I was very impressed to have so much horsepower for this young man. You know, I can't do that. But this guy worked like a workhorse.
Wow, he looks good. Big difference from beginning of the workout till the end.
Yes.
Right? As far as the muscle density and graininess and everything. Wow. Andy, I'm very excited for you, man. You have a good guy as a coach right here. Everyone likes him. We do like him at JayTV. And I wish you the best of luck this weekend at the Utah. I hope you win. And you need to let us know if you do win, okay? And what's next? If you do that and you win, what is next? What do you want to do next?
Competing for pro card.
So what would that be, Ro? Have you guys talked about it?
Well, we talked about, we have a tentative schedule to go to Pittsburgh, North America in September. I
Okay.
actually have another whole squad going to that.
Okay.
For nationals. And yeah, that's tentative right now.
Well, he's ready, so may as well see where he fares, right? Maybe I want to do it while everything's open.
Oh yeah.
Just in case, you know. But Andy, you look great, man, and thank you for your service in the military. Best of luck this weekend, and Ro, thanks so much for having us with one of you guys. Ro, when can people actually, give your Instagram address and you too, Andy, afterwards?
Yeah, it's IFBB Pro, IFBB Pro _ Ro, ROSCHROER. That's my Instagram, or at Team Ro
That
Training.
Team Ro Training.
Yep.
And you, Andy, what's your
My
Instagram?
this is Andy, ANDY, Vargas, VARGAS, Noesi, NOESI, which is my full name.
Okay, perfect. I'll put it in there. All
right.
right, thanks so much. You got best of luck this coming weekend, okay?
Thank you guys.
All right.